Thanks so much. Alongside Todd Zeile and Jerry Blevins. Fellas, a few days out from the start of spring training games. What have you seen so far that's got you most excited, Todd?
A lot of things, Gary. Really, honestly, this just seeing a new look to this team. I'm not recognizing a lot of the guys, but I'm excited to see them get out and do their work. Marcus Emmy and Bo Bichette, Freddie Peralta throwing today. I think there's a lot to be excited about, but mostly it's just how this team is going to gel as a unit is what I'm looking forward to seeing as the spring goes on.
Yeah, for me, it's the bottom half of the rotation. We know how the top half is going to look. We got to watch Clay Holmes throw today. You talked about Freddie Peralta. It's the other guys. What is Kodai Senga going to look like? Is Sean Manaea back?
Sure.
You know, the forgotten man of Christian Scott, Jonah Tong, all these young, exciting arms mixed with some vets. It should be a good battle for that 5th, 6th spot.
And can David Peterson reclaim the form that had him an all-star for the first time a season ago? What about Bo Bichette? You mentioned Bo. He's working in a new position at third base. You had a chance to visit with him. What about the challenges, Todd, moving from shortstop, second base in the playoffs last year, and then to third base this year?
Look, I don't really find that challenge for him to be something that's even that challenging, really, because he's an infielder. He's an infielder by nature, and being as a shortstop, moving to the same side of the diamond, he's used to the way the ball comes off the bat. It's really going to be about the depth and the speed of the ball off the bat, which is something we talked about when I had a chance to sit down with him yesterday.
Yep, we can see that interview coming up on Thursday's Hot Stove Show, 6:30 from down here in Port St. Lucie. Jerry, I know you got a chance to visit with Devin Williams. That's one of the big storylines here. So Edwin Diaz off to Los Angeles with the Dodgers. Can Williams recapture the form that made him one of the best closers when he was in Milwaukee? And I know you love the airbender.
I love the airbender. One of my favorite pitches in all of baseball. The second best nickname to the Ghost Fork, which is also on our team. But the truth is, Devin Williams has been here before. He filled in for Josh Hader after Hader left Milwaukee, and he did it great. He became a perennial all-star. He came to New York last year. His numbers weren't great, but the underlying numbers were really, really good. Everything was pointing to some just bad luck, and I think that will carry over into this year. Not the bad luck, but the good numbers. He says he feels really healthy. He knows how to handle the pressure, and I think he's going to rise to the occasion.
We always talk about when it came to Edwin Diaz, the Mets were only going to go as far as Edwin Diaz would take them. I think in many ways, Devin Williams going to fall right into that category as well. What about Polanco over at first base? There's a lot to look at there. He's got to replace some of the home runs that they lose with Pete Alonso gone, and of course playing first base really for the first time, Todd, in his career.
Look, I think the one thing that me personally I don't expect is to replace the home runs that Pete Alonso brought. Pete Alonso was a perennial home run guy, a big RBI guy. I think Polanco is a very quality baseball player and hitter. I think he's going to be just fine at first base. He'll be an upgrade defensively. And I see him on both sides of the plate. He looks strong. He looks eager to get into some action, been swinging the bat well in his first few at-bats down here.
Juan Soto is certainly one of the headlines when it comes to the Mets. The move, Jerry, from right field to left field for Soto, is there anything that you think is significant there?
I don't, but I really like the consistency. David Stearns talked about that's where he's going to play in the WBC. Why make him switch back? He's not the greatest outfielder by any means in right field, so I don't think it's going to be a step back if he moves to left field. But if he's already comfortable over there, I think it can only get better from an outfielder's perspective.